Okay, so I have never really done a live before, but I wanted to just come really quick for just a hot minute here and kind of do a one card nighttime energy for your Monday morning, for tomorrow morning for you. Kind of see what your energy card is going to look like. Also, I have no makeup on, ready for bed. Gonna take a shower in the morning, but I wanted to kind of share with you a couple things that I do for my nighttime routine in case anyone has trouble unwinding. I know I do get some comments from you guys about like almost kind of mental health things, like things to help you kind of focus, things to help you kind of get your manifestation on. And there's a couple things I really enjoy. Obviously, my name is Real T Tarot with TEA. And one of the things I love is tea, of course. And I don't really speak too much about it when I'm doing my readings, but I do love tea. So nighttime, you obviously don't want to drink caffeinated tea, although I hammer that back during the mornings. But I have some favorite brands. Of course, Harney & Sons is one of my favorite brands. I do love Stash Supermint tea, which is an herbal tea. That's what I'm drinking tonight. With it being an herbal tea, it's pretty good for the evening time. There is a sleepy time tea, and I do apologize. I'll put a note on this of the brand, but it's Celestial something or herbal something. But anyway, it's a really good nighttime tea. I think it has valerian root in it, if that helps you at all. But I absolutely love to enjoy a nice soothing cup of tea. Of course, I am the child of an Irish mother, and she thinks tea solves the problem for everything, and usually she's right. So I do enjoy my tea. But the other thing that I've really enjoyed, and it was kind of interesting that it was given to me, or it shown to me rather, by my cousin, was the apps. I know a lot of you have used probably these Calm apps. We have one called, we call it the Bowl app. I'll have to link that as well and tell you what it's actually called, but it's a picture of a bowl, and it's similar to the Calm app. It's one of these meditation apps, but it has a really good selection of free ones. You don't have to pay a single dime, and you get so many options of free ones. There are a lot of the premium ones that you do have to pay for, but there's so many guided ones for manifesting different things, your inner strength, your femininity, your money flow, your love, your soul divination, your goal life, all of these things. So whatever it is you might be seeing in your tarot that you need or that you want or that you're desiring, right? You know, or something you're saying, okay, yes, I do need that change, or, you know, I've been feeling that way. Now the cards are telling me I need that, right? Those kind of go hand in hand, right? And so you're thinking, what can I do to kind of help me start to get in that path, get in that habit? And one of the ones I was listening to the other night, if you have any interest in that, was also indicating that if you listen to it for, I believe it said 58 days. So it was like just less than 2 months even, every night, and it was only like maybe like 15 or 18 minute, don't quote me on that, guided meditation. It would actually change the way that you had your outlook on things and the way that your vibrations would see things and the positivity that you would carry and all of these different kinds of things. And it was supposedly scientifically proven for all of that. So I'm like, why not? It's free. I have that time at night to spend in the bed. It helps me sleep better because otherwise I tend to be one who is going to leave the TV on, find myself watching the TV all night, exhausted in the morning. There's even some that are on there that I've noticed that are like for opening up yourself to receiving psychic abilities, psychic messages. And I find that those might be good preparation if you're going to have a personal tarot reading, for example, something like that, because it may help you kind of to open up to spirit guides or to kind of guide yourself for the universe, those kinds of things, kind of just open up that portal to, you know, your higher divination, your celestial beings, communion of saints, you know, universe, whatever it is. So, you know, it's worth a try for you, for whatever your purpose or use is out of it, because again, this specific app that I found is free. There are many out there, and I know a lot of them do cost, and it still may be very much worth it if you use it a lot. And then some of them have, you know, free trials as well, definitely worth that. But I find that with a good cup of nice tea that you enjoy is like a really good nighttime ritual. So if you enjoy that, that would be great. But I just kind of wanted to share that with you because I have found that to be something that I have implemented in my new year. I put it on my list of resolutional things that I wanted to kind of add into my, my collective planning, my everyday, items of kind of adding into, the 5 a.m. wake up club kind of situation. You hear all these different ones. So it was one of the things that I wanted to kind of add into my routine, see if it helped. And I do think it is helping me a little bit, if nothing more than just keeping me from staying up so late watching TV and stuff. I turn everything off. I relax. I get into the position that it's telling me to kind of relax and let go, and I listen to it. And I really do enjoy it. And I try different ones. Sometimes I do the same one every night, and then add another one here or there in if I'm still not asleep. But anyway, wanted to share that with you. We'll link those for you. But let's go ahead and pull you a energy card here for your Monday. And hopefully it will be something fantastic. So if you are watching this or you do catch this and you see this, hopefully this is the energy that you might find. And this is shadow energy. Okay. This is a really interesting card actually, because this is letting me know that, this could be you having a kind of devil's advocate feeling. This is your shadow energy, right? So you may have a situation tomorrow where, you have like your angel and devil on your shoulder feeling, okay? Where you are kind of facing off against yourself on what to do about something. And, part of you is really feeling like, oh, gosh, I really want to do this, but I know the best thing to do is this. And this is where you really have to make a decision. And so if that's something that you are anticipating anyway, that's something that might be coming up tomorrow, a big decision, then you kind of already know that this is coming and you may have already been gearing up for it. So this is just kind of, a way to say, prepare, be ready, it's coming. If not, this is kind of you facing yourself, facing your demons, facing, taking a look at yourself and deciding, which part of me do I really want to shine, okay? And again, if this is something where tomorrow you're having a situation, for example, where you are feeling like, you don't want to do a specific thing too, that's the other side too. You may be looking and saying, this is not something I want to do anymore, right? I don't want to be this old version of myself anymore. And you're I don't want to look in the mirror and see this side of myself anymore. I don't want to be this side of myself anymore. I want to be better, do better. And if that's how you're feeling about something specific or just in general, let that be your guiding factor tomorrow, okay? So, you don't have to embrace that shadow side, okay? Now, a lot of times people get that kind of vibe. You know what? I need to embrace my shadow side. I need to embrace my darkness. I need to embrace that. And, tell people to just shut up, go somewhere, stop messing with me. And, that could very well be the case too. So if you are of that situation where you have just had enough, people are taking advantage of you, people are pushing you, people are really running you over right now. And they have been. And maybe tomorrow is the straw that breaks the camel's back. Something pops up and somebody just tries you, right? Pushes you, shoves you. Straw that breaks the camel's back, right? This may be where you look to your shadow side and say, you know what? It's your turn, kiddo. Now is the time. This is when you step out. This is when I need to embrace my dark side a little bit, because I've been nice long enough. I've played the good person long enough, and all you've done is take my kindness for weakness, and I am done. So you know what? This is when your devil side may need to make that step forward, may need to come out, may need to say, hey, guess what? No more. I'm not taking your crap anymore. You know what? I don't care if it's a take this job and shove it, take your attitude and shove it, take a whatever and shove it. That may be the case. So, it kind of just depends on what is resonating with you. But again, this is the part where you have to decide which part of your yin and yang and your personality is really going to need to show up. But I definitely think it's kind of time where there is going to be a clear point where you have to make a decision tomorrow, okay? You have to stand firm. You're not going to be able to kind of, ride the line, keep the peace, one of those situations. You're either going to have to, really make a decision to do the right thing, stay true to that, and let everybody else go, or you're gonna have to embrace your shadow side if you're getting walked on and say, you know, take this job and shove it, take your attitude and shove it, whatever, because enough's enough, right? So it's an either or game for you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I have never gone live before, so I'm really, really sorry if I really suck at this. I do apologize, but I did just want to mention some things, have a little fun, get to say hi to everyone, and kind of just let you know a few things that I have really been enjoying adding into my nighttime routine to kind of help me get some focus, get some perspective, kind of mentally kind of get into control a bit, you know, which I feel is extremely helpful. Because I have, like I said, I have gotten comments from people that have said, you know what, I just don't feel like I have a clear path, or I don't feel like I've had a clear direction. And a lot of my readings that I'm getting, no matter what your sign is, I'm seeing that being a consensus across so many of my readings, whether it's career readings, love readings, general readings, moon readings, it doesn't matter. I'm seeing that a lot. It's kind of a recurring thing. Is that a lot of people are at a critical point where they feel like they need to shift directions, right? They are, you know, unhappy in their relationship and they've put up with it too darn long. They're unhappy in their job and they've put up with it for too darn long. And they're just at that breaking point, right? Where they're like, I have to change. I need a change. I don't care what it is. I need a change. You know what? I'll take less money to do something I love. You know what? I'll take being alone to get away from this relationship I'm in. Whatever it is, I am just not fulfilled. I am just not happy. And I'm seeing that a lot, you know, and I'm hearing comments from, you know, viewers that are saying, yeah, that's hitting home, you know, that's resonating with me. And so, but there are a lot of people also saying with that, but I don't know what path I want to take. You know, maybe they've been kind of stuck in that path for so long, or that's all they've known for so long. They really haven't had time to kind of think, but what would make me happy? You know, because they haven't really even had time to think about themselves. So I think these kind of meditation apps that I'm enjoying right now might be something you would enjoy. Journaling is another thing that I'm kind of enjoying right now. And honestly, I know this sounds just like I'm a crazy person raised by an Irish mother, but a good old-fashioned cup of tea, just sitting and thinking about things, really helps me kind of just put things into perspective. What is it I really want? And how do I get there, right? Like, what is it that is most important? Is it my love life that I need to focus on? Is it my career I need to focus on? Is it finances I need to focus on? What could I possibly do without working on a little bit more? Would I be okay with a little bit less money, but a little bit more happiness? Would I be okay being alone rather than feeling alone, but with somebody? You know, these are things that you might be able to kind of address by listening to other people in these meditation sessions, these guided things like that. So it's worth a try. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I hope it wasn't too much of nonsense and rambling. I hope that maybe you got something out of it. If you did, please do comment. You know, let me know if you like these kinds of things, if you want these chat with me's, tips and tricks, things that have helped me, you know, things like that. I would love to just, you know, spitball these things off of you. I love it. But if you hate it, let me know that too. If you're just like, why are you rambling on? Nobody cares about your tea. Nobody cares about your apps. Nobody cares about your crap. That's fine too. Let me know. And next time I will try to not be like greasy headed, no makeup on, ready to go to bed and take my shower in the morning and nonsense, I promise. So I'll do my best. But Cole, you'd like to see me go live more often. I appreciate that so very much, my Gemini friend. And my cat is a Gemini. I wish he was here. I would show you him. He's beautiful Balinese, and he's my heart and soul. So So I am so appreciative that you're here, and I appreciate that. And Melissa said evening blessings, and evening blessings to you. I don't know if you're still here or not. So I'm very new at this. As you can tell, I'm just now seeing these messages. But anyway, if you guys do comment and do say you want to see these again, I would love to do these. These are kind of just cathartic for me of some sort. So anyway, hope to see you back later. I do have an Etsy store. I just started. So if anybody's ever interested in mugs, candles, or private readings via video link, you can check that out. But I am going to try to get a mug from my own store, which I don't have yet. But that I have them made in each individual, or you can have them made in each individual zodiac sign. So it's not personal to me or my channel or anything. It's just personal to your zodiac sign if you wanted to give them as a gift or something. And candles too, like that. So anyway, if you have any interest in checking that out, that'd be great. Other than that, don't care. If you don't want to check it out, no shame, no shade, no whatever, don't care, just glad to have you here. So great to see you. Hope you're having a great night, and I hope you have a great sleep, and I hope you have an easy time making your decision on which side of your shadow you feel like revealing tomorrow, and I hope it works out fantastically for you. So see you back soon. Bye.